All right, so something I want to put on records for my records. It's a kind of a sad day, but it's going to the right home, to the right builder here. My man James, he's an awesome builder. He works on a lot of vintage nitros. He does some E-words too. We don't speak when he works on the E-words, but he's got a badass Primal Dragster, Sportsman Dragster. That's badass. Launch is pretty evil. Yeah, right. That shit. He was called Lucky Lefty over the summer because his shit just whoop and then shoot to the left. But let me put this on record. I've had these engines for many years, and that's it. So he wants and needs pull start one way bearing type nitros, and I have a few still left. There is some that I cannot sell, and let me show you. Let me show you. So my man James, I'm gonna give him a bunch of air filters. I still have plenty more for myself, but these are awesome. This is from the company Motor Saver. Now I have given many of you, almost everybody that's out in Nitro today, knows about the Motor Savers and uses Motor Savers. All right, they're the ones to use when you're messing around with nitros. You guys are aware. Whoever's running them shits here are aware. A lot of people are aware of my setups, my fuel line routine, and that's awesome. And it's helping them out. And I'm happy about that. And a lot of you guys ran the proper fuel and did very well for years. And now, let me just bring you into here and say goodbye to these. All right, so I also have. I just want to let you guys know, since I'm about to talk to you guys about this. What's leaving my my collection? I was gonna do a nitro engine collection video. It would just be ridiculous. Like, I have nitro engines like in boxes still. I would probably load up a table of nitro engines. I mean, that would have been cool to take a picture of, but you know, it would be cool to do a video, take a picture of that, have a picture of that, and talk about each engine, because each engine has a story, really. All these engines have been through my hands and my use. I have used all these, but anyways, real quick, let's say goodbye to these engines. But I just want to let you guys know, whoever's restoring a Losi LST2, I have the proper engine for you. Okay? This is the engine you need. It's a good engine. This is the 427. I've used many of those. I've rebuilt many of them as well. I have the pistons that I have hanging in my lights in my garage is 427 pistons. For those of you that have or that's restoring a hard to find XL Losi LST, you guys remember the XXL LST? This is the 454 engine. This sucker runs awesome. All right, this thing runs great. It really does, but it needs a crank bearing. This thing runs awesome, but you will have to replace the crank bearing because it's got a little leak. Once it gets hot, it has a leak, but this sucker pushes pretty good. I also have a badass vintage, beautiful, high quality race engine. This is a real race engine. You guys remember this engine here, huh? Look at that, huh? I mean, this is an engine that you should just keep and put on a shelf, but she runs good and strong. I've actually let my friend Joe borrow this engine, and it pushed. It's a .21. It's a real .21 race engine. Great for buggies. But it pushes truggies as well. And here is the setup that he used. So when my buddy Joe's Losi RTR truggy .28 died on him, I let him throw this on, because he wound up getting the TNS 32 afterwards. But when Neil was working on it, he used this. He still came out with us and bashed. All right, so that guy I'll be selling as well. I also have a vintage Nova, a great engine. This is the glow plug Nova Rossi .21. It has a badass carburetor that a lot of people would like to have. I'll be selling this as well. And it's got the rare OD6 pipe from RB. And it's got this torquey header. All right. This was in a truggy. It pushed a truggy well. If you remove this roller coaster ride torquey header and put a shorty screamer, this engine will scream for you. All right. So this had a torquey header with a screaming pipe combo, and it did well. These guys will be sold. All right. If you guys need it, let me know. My Paloma, maybe. These were the cheap Novorossi engines. All right. I was going to send one to get modified so we can compare this to a high-end engine. I never did. This is a bone stock Novorossi limited edition, the orange head. All I did was remove the copper gasket after I did 1 gallon of fuel. And I forgot what else I did. Oh, and I changed the Venturi, and she ran pretty damn good. Still not a modified, but she ran very good. What else? Oh, and I'll never get rid of this. This is a special custom RB Mods engine. It's basically a Pico, right, that he used. I mean, it was cool. I should have gotten his modified Kangaroo, Novorossi Kangaroo engine at that time, but this was just so cool. He did a lot of work to this. He customized the crank. This is a screamer, kid. This bitch screams. All right, this was so hard to break in. It was so tight. Oh my god. But it was a bad bitch. It was a bad bitch. This was a special THS pipe. All right, it's a small block pipe with a big bore stinger, screaming header. This THS company, unfortunately, was sold, and now it's basically all E-word. They did do some nice stuff and reasonable priced pipes, but they're pretty much goners now. I hope they come back, but I doubt it. For the Nitro guys. And obviously a bone stock, Traxxas engine. Bone stock 3.3. What else? So, my man's going to be taking his Pico P3.28 full start. He's going to be going over this, and he's taking this Pico pipe, and I'm going to hook him up with this header as well. Yeah, he can polish it, or if you want this to look like chrome, just come over to my house in the spring. I'll have my chrome. I have a polisher, high RPM, like a bench grinder, and I have everything. We can cut this and polish it and make it look like fucking new if you want, but it's just gonna get beat up anyways. So we're gonna say goodbye to my Pico P3.28. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to my Surefire engine. This was my engine that I used on if I would blow up LST2 427 engine, if I would blow it up, or if I needed a quick engine, a spare engine, boom, I'd slap this in there and go bashing on Sundays with some friends. This was my look, LST2 clutch bell here, the 2-speed. Everything is bottom dead center. See how I marked the flywheels? So this is an OS. I've had many Savages in the past. This sucker was in an LST. This is an OS .30. All right. This is not the air filter that I use, but that is the original air filter. But I would use Motor Saver air filters, the big truggy ones. That says truggy. All right. We run these air filters in our truggies today, but they're not called truggy filters. Anyways, there's E-word Oreo. But yeah. So this is a good running engine. I got another OS .30. All right, that's going as well. This was in a Savage, and yep, I'm hooking him up with this header. Everybody would kill. A real Savage guy would kill for this header right now, because that's the header you want to use for your Savage. My man, holy shit, my man James is with his ringer, kid. And I'm gonna hook him up with this pipe. A lot of Savage guys would kill for this. That's been looking and looking. All right, but yeah. So James has got it now. I'm gonna be giving him the clutch belts, clutches, flywheels, everything. I'm not taking nothing out. And that's it. So another engine, one of the beasts that I have that is super rare and it's hard to come by now is, well, this is a Pico Boost, yes, but it was modified from Extreme RC Mods, from Robin. Now, it's hard to contact him, yes. He's busy. He's not even around. He's truck driver and this and that. He's basically too busy for this hobby, right? But he modified this engine. He had it for a very long time. I waited a very long time to get this shit back. And I got it back and I ran it. It pushed my LST2. I used to have a lightweight setup. And it was a beast, right? And I had an issue with the first beat. That thing was it was pushing this tall gear, bro. Like it was nothing. I had an issue with my 2-speed not shifting. It would take off in second gear. And that fucker flew, bro. So, yes, it's a roto start, but man, it's a good quality engine. I could throw this on a truggy and still kick that ass with this if I wanted to. But, you know, I would so rather have backplate engines. No questions. But this engine is a force to be reckoned with. No questions. All right, there it is. For those of you that don't know who Extreme RC Mods is, that's the guy that makes the best pipes ever. My favorite pipes of all time for Nitro engines. No questions. Okay? Better than 086s, better than all that shit. Trust me. Even these side-mounted ones. All right? But for real, this is the one. The end bleed. Even blows this away from his own pipes. Trust me. All right? I have plenty of his pipes. The end bleeds are way better. I also have one here in my helicopter engine. There's a .50 Nitro engine. A lot of you guys are aware. And this combo right here works so good. People thought that this engine was modified. I said, no, it's stock. It's stock. But, yeah, just to give you a quick Nitro talk, since we're talking a little bit of Nitros here, right? Saying goodbye to some of my engines here. I have to have it on record, you know. What else? There was something else I wanted to say. Man. What else? I got wheels. So, one day in the future, I still don't have time, but I have the baddest .21 engine here. That still has not, oh yeah. This still has not been opened up or unboxed, people. I shit you not.
There's a separate video for that one just itself.
One day. This came all the way from Canada. This is a TNS. This is probably the only TNS engine that still hasn't been unboxed, kid. And let's see what date. Look at this date. I can't show you look at the date. September 11th. Wow. 2016, kid.
Wow.
It just flies, bro. Time flies so quickly. I have not unboxed this. People would have killed on just unbox this. This is a .21, yes, but this .21 will spank on your 28s, kid. Trust me. This is the .21 that's known to make truggies wheelie, bro. All right. There's also
amazing what we found when we go through our stuff, right?
yeah, holy shit, it's like that. Yeah, and yes, my house is equipped with cameras, and I do carry pistols. All right, all right. So
big dog, guard dog.
Yeah, well, we got an E-word guard dog, but don't worry about him, bro. Don't worry about him. So, anyways, what else? Yeah, I got a bunch of shit that we have to go over. Yeah, so it's going to the right home, to the right builder. I
appreciate it very much.
He's gonna freshen them up. Trust me, these engines will not leave my possession if I didn't think he was the man to take over this.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So we're over here just going over stuff. I gotta clear things out. What else? Oh, something else. Fuel. We'll talk about fuel another time. So I've been working on getting all of us, well, the guys that were running Byron's fuel, that was happy with that with no issues. I've been working on getting a new fuel for us. All right. Yes, I was offered free shit, and I turned it down, unfortunately, because I couldn't do that to my viewers. So I rather pay. So I'm working on it. I don't want to say too much, because then they're gonna get phone calls and all that bullshit. But the new fuel. Oh man, I wish I can talk more about it, but it's not. All right, so I'm working on it. But what I don't like about it is we've contacted each other multiple times now, months now. But now I haven't heard anything from them. And this company that I'm about to tell you guys one day in the future is a real professional company, bro. It's so I'm shocked of how they're acting. Maybe they don't want to come out with this fuel that I'm requesting. I don't know. They do have. Don't say no. Holy shit! James just took a wild guess of what fuel it was, and I'm like, shh. I'm gonna have to edit it out. I did catch it on the video, so I'm gonna have to edit that out. I don't want. Yeah. Well. All right. So he got it right, but. Holy shit!
Pick me, right?
I said real professional fuel company, and boom, he got it. So it's like, holy shit, and that's a racer, so he knows. So, but anyways, yeah. So it's a real professional fuel company. I shit you not. They already have like if they didn't come out with this fuel that I'm requesting, they already have a fuel that I'm gonna get that I will use anyways. But there is one issue with that I wish it was just. I can't talk too much about it. I wish it was just a different number, and I would have been happy with it. All right, and we wouldn't have to change shit. But they are close to change their mixtures. All right, they are close, and they were real close, man. I had this woman there. I can't say her name because then some of you may know. She's part of that big company, professional company, bro. Fuel company, real company. None of this homemade shit, is or this isn't fuel sourced from other places. Nothing. This is the real deal. This is where other people get their fuel from.
So one house.
Yeah. So yes, and just the containers. The containers alone blows everyone else's containers away. Even Byron's containers, it blows. This would be like the dream fuel, right? For storage, the longest lasting. Sunlight won't affect it. Any light won't affect it. It's pretty cool. Just obviously you don't want to get it hot, right? But it comes in really good containers. But I can't talk much about it, and so I'll talk more about it in the future. If they do not come out with this, I'm probably just going to use what they have now. I did wish it could be a different number, but I'll just use what they have now. But for now, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope they come out with the exact numbers I'm asking for. All right, so it would work out perfect for all of us. Any nitro engine except for helicopter and airplane engines. All right, and it would be consistent. This would be great for future newbies. I just been kind of out of it. Been pissed off about a few things about it, and now this company, unfortunately, is also pissing me off. Unfortunately, it may not come out because if they're in the beginning they were super happy and this and that, all of a sudden I haven't heard from them. So I mean they were contacting me afterwards, and now I have to contact them. I'm like, dude, this is a great idea. I'm not asking them to put I don't want my name on there because how that looks terrible if I do that, right? I don't want my name on there. I'm not one of them guys that do that, right? I don't want none of that shit. I just want them to sell it. Because it's consistent. It'll help newbies. It'll help the nitro stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Less headaches, less problems, longer lasting engines, better running, less tuning, all that shit.
We're not dead yet in Nitro.
Yeah, we're not dead yet. Nitro's still alive, kid. Still alive, but man, and there's unfortunately there's a couple of Nitro guys killing it as well. It's making people sick of it. And unfortunately, Nitro guys is the ones. Yes, we can keep it alive, but I think we may be our own nightmare.
The dying breed. Right?
Yeah, we could be our own
We're antiquated.
mess.
Lipo
You know,
and whatever.
who the hell knows?
Yep.
But anyways, even the gas world, it's kicking. It's alive and well now. But just like that, those E-words are trying to take over. They're just so damn boring. Why would people want that shit? That shit is so gay to drag race those things,
go
bro.
speed runs all day long. You can't really control them anyway.
Bro,
Really
I could have any effing electric, best of the best, pay some. I can hire a fucking the biggest nerd, smartest computer laptop guy, dude, to program my baddest, most crazy ass cocaine goddamn electric motor. I could do that. I could really do that. But what's
it's not the smell, not the sound, not the
that's not fun, bro. That's what it is that. And it's gonna feel so fake. And then what? Yeah, you're gonna be the baddest. But what's good about gas engines, nitros, is even a poor guy has a chance to kick the ass of a fucking rich guy. Because electric, the richer you are, you won. It's easy. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? It's that fucking simple. And it's so boring. These people that doing the burnouts with the electric shit is terrible. That's like 5-year-old shit, man. That shit is terrible, bro. You gotta be gas guys. We need exhaust systems. You need the right exhaust. You need the right clutches. You need to be on your feet. You need to be.
It's called no prep for a reason, right?
You need to have the right tools, the temperature, all that, man. It's I don't understand.
It's actually work.
The only thing good about them E-word dragsters or the bodies. That's it. If somebody could come out with nice bodies for our gas stuff, for Baja platforms, kid, you come out with a Chevy Malibu or a Grand National body, for these type of Bajas, forget it, bro. Gas will be even bigger than ever. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. A lot of eye candy. People just want eye. If they see something, if they see garbage, but if it has a nice painting in the background to make it all look good, all fake and shit, people gravitate to that. And why? Like, new generation follows that. Like, I could have this engine here, right? This engine. And then this engine could be a shit box, right? If I throw stickers on this crap or paint it or something, people are going to gravitate to that. Meanwhile, this has the best mod job to it. Or this was made better. I don't get it, man. People follow the fake bullshit too much. I don't know. You guys got to research more or something, man. Like, that shit is, that's the terrible thing. And that's why I don't like Facebook or even Insta bullshit. I'm on Instagram, but it's so terrible. It's, oh my God. It's like always the same shit over. I don't get it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Speaking of Instagram, I get a lot of messages from you guys. I'm sorry. I can't get back to everybody, bro. I got a lot of things that I got to do. I try to. We talk. We have fun. I reply to a lot of them, but when I have like 108, I can't get back to all you guys. 108 is going to take me a few hours to get back to you guys. No one helps me, bro. It's just me, kid. But anyways. All right, so stay tuned for more. I have plenty more Nitro stuff to do, talk about. We do have an unboxing to do here soon. All right, because I got to do an unboxing. So inside this box, I've had this box for 2 years. That's from Pit Dog Hydro, bro. It's been here for 2 years. We have a body that I got to put on here. And in here, we have a body that I was going to put on here. But see, this is the world famous right here, kid. I should just, like, retire that shit. Yeah, I should just keep it the way it is. Because this is how people from other countries know my truggy, right? But if I put the body that's in here and there that I wanted to do 3 years ago, it would just be different. People wouldn't know or see it or remember that. Because when they see that, they're like, oh, that's BOTAJELL, you know? So I don't know. I'd rather have a second 4.0 to use that body. Yes, I do have an X, but it's a long story, people. It's a long story. I'm not going to bring it up. I've had the X Truggy before it came out, okay? And I did not do the build because I have reasons, okay? So hopefully that'll cut down on the comments people ask me about with the X Truggy, all right? Yes, it's beautiful. The X Truggy is badass. It's a must-have. X Truggy for sure, but I have not built one yet, all right? But anyways, we'll see. So stay tuned. We got plenty more to do. I just wanted this on my own record. Sorry about this video if it annoyed some of you guys, all right? Later.